Because we're honey and roam and we love nature.
The beautiful, the very useful.
And I swear, sometimes my food just tastes better because I have this, my darling.
Oh my gosh, that is beauty on a plate.
Biggest game changer when it came to our camping kitchen setup.
All right, it's time. Camp cooking essential number 1. It is a refrigeration system. Some way to keep your food cold when you're camping. Our style has definitely progressed over our time. So first we started with a cheap generic cooler that we got from a store for about 20 bucks or so. And we realized we had to buy ice all the time. So we thought, how can we upgrade this? We got this Yeti, this beautiful blue, very heavy, very pricey cooler. And we got it, we still use it, and we do like it for our ice, but it's so heavy, our food gets soggy. So we have officially upgraded to our electric cooler. Now, if you haven't seen our other videos about it, they're gonna be linked up here. Be sure you watch those. We'll give you all the details about how it works and why we love it, because we definitely do.
We're gonna talk about some of our favorite camping gear now. So we talked about the electric cooler. That was probably the biggest game changer when it came to our camping kitchen setup. We also want to highlight some of our other items in our camp kitchen that we absolutely need. So these are going to be the essentials, the stuff that we love, the stuff that we use every single day. And one of the first things is a good stove.
We just got this stove because it's smaller than our original. Our other one is big and cumbersome, so we wanted something just a little smaller and more compact. So that's what we got. This is a Coleman propane stove. It does a trick for us, it really does.
It's super basic. I think they're like under $50, but the Coleman ones, they work awesome. We have a larger Coleman one, which is the one that you guys normally see us have, and then we also have a single butane burner, so we have the other smaller Coleman stove as well. But this one is a nice slim design, but it's also a really good stove. It's super reliable. I highly recommend spending a little bit of money and just getting yourself a reliable camp stove. Don't get an off-brand, get a name brand. Just we bought the Walmart brand before, and it just didn't. No, it was bad. We use this multiple times a day. This is how we eat, you guys. But for our next kitchen camp essential, we're going to the basics here, you guys. We are going old school, the best old school that there is, and we're gonna show off something that we love, and it's seasoned with love. We just grab it from our camp kitchen box real quick. All right. This is an essential at camp. You gotta have a good seasoned cast iron pan. We got a deer on the back because we're honey and roam and we love nature. Get you a beautiful cast iron pan. 20 bucks, season that baby up. A good way to season up your pan the first time you're using it, if you don't want to throw it in the oven and do that whole process, throw some bacon in there, cook some bacon in it. That's a good way to season it up, and that's a southern way to season it up. We use this every day. We use this so much. It's a microwave. It can be an oven sometimes. It's a stove pan. It's all kinds of things, you guys. We have this size, whatever size this one is. And then we also have a smaller one. And that's this little baby right here. We've had this one for years. And I swear, sometimes my food just tastes better because I have this wonderfully seasoned pan. Old school classic right here. On to the next camp kitchen essential. It's so simple, it's so basic, but it's so perfectly made for camping. We love a perfect little camp kettle. It's compact, simple, inexpensive. You can heat up so much in it, and even whenever we're driving, we can stop. We have a little backpacker stove, which is another camp essential that we're going to talk about. Can heat up our lunch. We can heat up some hot water for coffee, so we're not wasting our money while we're on the road. And this one, I love this one because it comes with 2 little mugs in it. So these are our mugs. We don't have a bunch of ceramic mugs that are just waiting to get knocked around and broken. So we use these mugs, and they're perfect. And they fit right in here. They don't take up a lot of space, which we need compact and simple. We're gonna make some coffee right now with this little camp kettle. Our next camp kitchen essential, we actually have to use this morning because we keep this for a just in case emergency. We keep it for quick little stops on the road. It's a heat source, and it's You can find these things for under $20. You can get a lot more complicated if you want, but this is a backpacker stove. We keep this on us because today I thought I had another can of propane, but I don't for my propane stove, so we keep this as a backup. And I also have a little fuel source that I keep solely for this thing, just because it keeps it nice and stable whenever you're using this, because this is a serious open flame. So that's how it works. These little arms can fold down, so it's super small. We're actually gonna use it this morning for our coffee. It's really loud.
Is it coffee time? Thank you so much. Our next camp cooking essential. It is the wonderful, the beautiful, the very useful, and Julietta's favorite product, the Dutch oven. Here she is in all of her glory. We cook so many amazing recipes in this Dutch oven. So it's essentially what you would be cooking in the oven. It's baking, but it's in the Dutch oven. So you light your coals first. You have to have time and space. But I promise it's so worth it. It makes some amazing recipes. If you watch some of our previous videos, you'll see some of those recipes. Let us know which one's your favorite.
It's time to cook. For this episode, we are going to be making some lovely little melted brie toast with some fresh mashed up jam that we're gonna make. This is actually inspired by our Gordon Ramsey recipe, so I can't take credit for this one. We actually do things a little bit different than Gordon. We're going to do some summertime peaches. We have some blueberries, we have some fresh raspberries. We're gonna mash those up. We're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice, some lemon zest, and a little bit of honey. Out here in this 90-degree heat, it's the afternoon time. I'm making this brie toast, and I got my mugs I told you guys about, but I had to have a cup of coffee. You guys think we're playing around whenever we talk about our coffee love, but it's the real deal. Plus, I love to enjoy a cup of coffee whenever I am cooking. What about you? What do you like to have? A glass of wine, a cup of coffee? What's your go-to whenever you're in the kitchen? We're gonna take some fresh brie cheese. We're going to slice our fresh baguette. We're gonna put a little bit of oil on them. We're gonna grill on either side. We're gonna take some slices of brie. We're gonna melt it on the stove top. We're actually gonna use the lid to the Dutch oven to melt that brie on the top. We're gonna top our brie toasts with that mashed up fruit goodness. We're gonna accompany this with a nice light salad. My darling.
Oh my gosh, that is beauty on a plate. Thank
We
you.
topped the salad with just a little bit of olive oil and some lemon juice, some sea salt, just keeping it really nice and light because that bread and cheese and fruit is gonna be super filling.
I always like to start my meal off with the salad because the other part is usually more decadent. So, you know, it's good to start with the salad. Let's see. It's so fresh and zesty with the lemon and the onion. And you don't even need the salad dressing on top. Just some oil and lemon is all that we needed. I love this. I gotta tell you, brie is my all-time favorite cheese. It's so creamy, and I can't wait to try this. With the fresh fruit that we squished on top, we squoze it. Heaven on earth. It is so nice. Sweet with the salty, with the crunchy. You gotta try this.
I gotta say, this is a nice summertime lunch. Have a salad, have some of these little toasts. Easy does it, super fresh and delicious. Next time I would put some chopped pecans or walnuts on there, toasted. Yummy. Super, super delicious.
Let's eat. Oh, and by the way, here's our setting. Look at all these beautiful trees. It's so peaceful. The sun is shining. And we're at the Springs. Bon appetit.
We're here at a rest stop. We're having some road snacks. We got some crackers. And we got my favorite, our favorite, almond butter.
All the different nut butter alternatives that they have right now are so good, and this one is so creamy and good. You put it on some crackers, have some blueberries on the side, then you don't have to go to any restaurant or gas station to buy anything. This is way more economical, and I'm hungry.
I was even considering Taco Bell for a second, but I squashed that and I grabbed my snacks in the back. So let's continue this, and let me tell you, these are so basic. These are some camp kitchen essentials. These are super basic things. You guys already know it, but get just some good utensils. We have these little compact folding forks and spoons and knives, and also a great chef knife is absolutely worth it. Having a good knife that you sharpen, you keep nice and clean, rust free. I have two different kinds. I have an 8-inch chef knife. It's just kind of a basic knife, but we keep it nice and sharp. It's a stainless steel knife. It does the trick. And then I have an old hickory knife. It's like a carbon steel, so you have to make sure there's no water on those things or they will rust.
Also have some multi-use silverware, so it's a fork, a spoon, and a knife in one. We just have a couple of those, but we do like to have each one nice fork, one nice spoon, because it's just nice to have.
Yeah, and you don't want to have to, like, because you use a lot of them all the time, that you don't want to have to clean them constantly, so we just have multiple of these. But these are some of the basics, some camp kitchen essentials, and these are it. We have them all over our car usually. I think that concludes our video on the camp kitchen essentials. Out to us if you have any questions. You can also hit us up and message us on Instagram. Our handle is @honeyiroam. Follow us on there. You can see more up-to-date live action on our Instagram.
To add, we have a Facebook, an Instagram, and a TikTok. So whatever you're on, follow us there. We have all kinds of cool content. You can see what we do in the day-to-day also.
Thank you all again for watching this video. We so appreciate your support. We are
Honey, I Roam. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the like button on all our videos if you do. Write a comment to us. Just tell us how you're feeling, what you think about the video, where we should go next. We love you. That is the loudest cricket I ever heard.
Interestingly enough, we're gonna.
So it takes some time, some effort, and it does get hot. Wait, my head wasn't in any of that.
We have a, what size is this one? Now what we have is an electric cooler. It's life-changing.
Come on. Wrap it up.
We have these little folding,
Well, the crickets are back. You think it's fine? Okay. Because you don't want to have all your... I got some lettuce in my throat. I should really use a spoon, because when you just put the cracker in and try to pick up the peanut butter, your whole cracker breaks.
yeah, and it's all in the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hang on. I just got peanut butter in my hair, baby.
You got a little almond butter there?
Cheers.
R.
Honey, I Roam. Subscribe to our channel if you have...
I can't with the almond butter is like stuck in my throat. Okay.